To block or not to block? That's become a pretty serious question lately when it comes to how to handle narcissistic people. Should we block a narcissist on all social media? Most people will say yes. Others say no. So in this video, I want to discuss the pros and cons of blocking a narcissist online. And I also want to go over how a narcissist will react to realizing that you have blocked them. So the first thing I want to do is go over the pros of blocking. Well, firstly, it ends the constant hoovers. Obviously, blocking them ends communication and the attempts at communication. They can't see what you post or who you talk to, who your friends are. They can't send messages. They no longer have access to you and what's going on in your life. You're done. Along the same lines, you can't see what they're doing, which is really for the best because all people do on social media is kind of humble brag and lie. But doing this allows you to get some alone time to heal. And that's what's really important and what no contact is all about. Having time alone, they can't see what's up with you. You can't see what's up with them. Shutting down all communication really is best. And not being able to see what the other one's doing. You need a break. These people are, as I'm sure you know, exhausting. The circular conversations absolutely need to come to an end whether you choose to block or you don't. But sometimes this is what needs to be done in order to get you going in the right direction. However, I'm here to tell you the good points, but we also really need to talk about the cons of blocking a narcissist because there are some. And I really think that we should explore the whole topic in its entirety. I know every video is going to say block, block, and block again, but there are some downsides. So the cons of no contact. It can cause blocking anxiety. Blocking this person is great. They can't see what we're doing. They can't see what we have going on. But now you don't get to see anything. You don't know if they've tried to reach out. And this can cause people anxiety. We usually do end up trauma bonded and addicted to this person. And when people have this anxiety, what you'll probably be prone to do is block and then unblock and block and unblock. Unfortunately, this is going to send very mixed signals to people who are narcissistic. They see they're blocked, then they see they're not, then blocked, and then not, and back and forth. This shows that you don't really stand your ground. You don't want to stop talking to them long enough to truly block and be done forever. It shows you still care about something is unfinished, or you're nosy and you want to know what they have going on. It sends, unfortunately, a really poor message when you block and unblock and go back and forth. Now, there's nothing wrong with still caring about this person, but letting a narcissist figure that out will typically blow up in your face. If they know that you still care, you're still upset, you're still mad, they're also going to hang on just like you are. It shows that you're wishy-washy, go back and forth, and that you're a can of hot air. And then if you say you're going to block them, they don't really care. They don't really trust what you're going to say. They know you'll go back on it over time anyway. And this behavior can even anger a narcissist. If you block them for a week and then unblock them, they can see that as you actually trying to punish them. They have the impression that you're cutting them off for a while to make them feel bad, to make them upset. And when they come back, they might jump all over you for it, berate you, make you feel bad, question your intentions. And it leads to a whole nother argument. You might not be doing it as punishment. I don't recommend that you do block as punishment. But this is the message that might be delivered to a narcissist. To be fair, they might make a fake account and message you from those, even if you don't block their primary accounts, and you'll just have to ignore those, but it still might be something that you have to deal with if you do block them. If they can't seem to get you on social media because they're blocked, they might begin calling, emailing, texting, or showing up instead. Even more unwanted attention. Now, you can block phone calls and emails and get new numbers and all that kind of stuff because really it's all about power and control, but it just might be more extra reaching out than you maybe want to put up with. If you'd like to talk one-on-one about what you're going through or what you've gone through in a toxic relationship, you can email BookAChatWithJess@gmail.com to set up private chats with me. So after all this, you can see that there's definitely an upside and perhaps some downsides to blocking a narcissist on social media. Now, a narcissist's reaction to being blocked, it really can vary. It all depends on what kind of a person you're dealing with, what kind of tendencies they have, and of course, how they handle essentially rejection, which is what they're going to feel like has happened to them. Narcs see it as punishment, rejection, so of any response that you may or may not get, they're probably not going to be good. A lot of times they just block you right back. They feel like blocking is petty punishment. They block you and stick their tongue out at you and go, ha ha, well, now I blocked you back. Super mature, super mature behavior. They might reach out from other sources, as I spoke about a few minutes ago. If you have them blocked everywhere, they can enlist their flying monkeys to help them, and they often do. Friends of theirs, maybe your friends, family members, mutual people, to reach out to you to try to fish for information, see what's going on. They might even have some of these people run a guilt trip for them. Oh, so-and-so really misses you. Are you sure you don't want to reach out? Or something. They might tell you some kind of sob story to get you to reach out. Some kind of crisis. Oh, they're really sick. Have you checked in on them? They might try to get you to look at their social media by way of posting really inflammatory things. Maybe photos of a new person, an old person, a vacation. It really could run the gambit and be anything. Anything at all to see if maybe a person that you know will see this and tell you about it. And maybe you will reach out to them. Why are you posting these things? Who is this person? They might even do this in a hope that you will unblock them at some point and see what they're posting. There are times where you'll get no reaction. And this usually occurs once you go back and forth and round for a while with blocking. It doesn't really faze them anymore. It's become part of the pattern, and they plan for you to unblock them at some point, and then you will see everything that they've posted. I can't stress how important it is to choose, either to block and stick to this choice or not. A narcissist will have even less respect for you, as if they really have any, they don't, but they'll have even less and not take you seriously if you are not strong enough to make a decision, whatever it is, and stick with it. This is something they might even begin to throw in your face. Oh, yeah, I've heard this before. You can go ahead, block me. You're going to message me next week. Go on, block me. This is what you always do. You act like a kid. You're going to message me in 4 days. Or yeah, go ahead, do whatever. I don't care. You might hear things like that. Of course, like I mentioned, harassment can ramp up. The narcissist might stalk you, watch you through fake accounts, and you know this person and how they would behave better than I do. These are just some of the issues that you might come across and some of the reactions you might get to these decisions. So here is my honest advice about blocking. I think this is something that is just really a personal choice. To me, my opinion, for what it's worth, unless you're being relentlessly harassed and annoyed by this person, blocking is just immature to me. There was a time in life where there was no block button. If I don't want to talk to you, I don't talk to you. I don't care about what you do online. As far as what other people see about what I do online, maybe every single thing I do in my life shouldn't be shared online. If I know someone might look at my profile and I think they're unsavory, well, I might not post everything. Some things can be private. And it's okay. In the days before there was a block button, we didn't go out and behave like this. If I don't want to talk to you, I don't care, and I don't. I know what people post online is all bullshit anyway. Like I say, lies, bitching, moaning, complaining, and humble brags. Yes, they're going to find someone new. The person may or may not end up on their social media. We all find someone new. We find new friends. We get into new relationships. And to that I say, so what? Remember high school? I'm sure we all do. You break up with a person and next week they're walking down the hallway holding hands with somebody else. Everyone knows about it. It's all out there on public display. If we can handle this at 17, we can handle it now. These are children. I have people blocked when they harass me and they never let up, only because it's just annoying and I don't want to deal with it. The narcissist I dealt with, I don't have blocked. He don't reach out. I don't reach out. It's been years, and we mutually just don't care. If you suffer from blocking anxiety, then you're not healed yet. Ramp up the attention you pay to yourself, not what this person is doing online. Why do you still care? Have you forgiven yourself? Have you given yourself closure? Are you still trauma bonded? Seriously, take the time and sit down and think about this with yourself. Talk to yourself about what it is that's bothering you, why you're struggling in this moment. What is stopping you from doing this if you feel it is a necessary thing that you need to do? But ultimately, the decision is yours. But I implore you, make the decision, whatever it might be, and stick with it. Let me know how you feel about blocking and all the social media rubbish down in the comments. Please like, share, subscribe if you haven't. Have a great day, survivor, and take care of yourself.